welcome back to another video. I am Tabitha and I was born to DIY. Okay, here on this channel, I do all things from DIY, crafting, small home renovations, clean with me, shopping haul, walkthroughs, you name it, I do it. Okay, I also do gardening. If those things interest you, please think about joining the family. It is easy and it's free. So just hit the subscribe button. Make sure you thumbs up this video and then share. And you can leave me a comment down below. Tell a friend to tell a friend. So in today's video, I decided for this Makeover Monday, I want to share details, exciting things that I am so excited about. Okay. So I wanted to share my plans that I have planned for the kitchen and how I'm going to go about it. The course is going to, be over a time period of doing it to get it done because I have a lot going on, but we can get it done. Okay. So, so basically what I decided was this. Okay. I had been out shopping. Once again, I had to go to the near city, back to the bridal store for bridesmaids. And while I was there, I stopped about Gabe's. That's those bags that you see there. So I was basically preparing to get myself ready for bed. Okay. And I was like, hey, why not share my details? So let me tell you. So I took a picture, okay, of I basically took a picture like one sided of the kitchen, right? Where it was showing the cabinets at the top, with the cabinets at the bottom, and like the dishwasher, and of course, part of the countertop and the sink, right? And so I wanted to visually get an idea of basically the transformation that can take place into my kitchen. Now, if you recalled, and if not, you knew, let me just share all over again. My cabinets was not white when we purchased this home over 20 years ago, okay? Excuse me. They was like the oak wood. I painted those cabinets white just as well as I painted the walls. Um, the color is called sand. So I painted that wall that color. I painted the cabinet white. Um, the countertops is basically the same. Now, we will be replacing the countertops, but we're not going to replace the countertops. The goal is not to replace the countertops until we are getting ready to move out um, to purchase another home when we'll be basically renting this one, okay? And so I wanted to experiment with the countertops before that. So what I did, I had purchased some marble countertop contact paper, and I showed that in a haul a while ago, okay? And so I'm going to be showing you visuals, pictures as I'm talking about it, okay? So here's the picture of the kitchen that I took. It's a clean slate, okay? You can see the cabinets is white at the top. You can also see the brown backsplash. That actually, backsplash actually came from um, Family Dollar, okay? Now, they have those at the Dollar Tree, but this was during the time when the Dollar Tree had just changed their prices to $1.25. And so Family Dollar currently still had those for $1. So I purchased those from $1. That has held up for quite some bit time, right? And then, of course, I painted the bottoms. The dishwasher is new. For those that don't know, actually, this is the third one, but we had to get the dishwasher replaced. We had a leak. People came out, said that they fixed it. They didn't. And then the water just flooded back up in there, and it was a whole mess to where it had to be completely replaced. So that is a new dishwasher. Just like that's a new refrigerator also, we had to get that replaced um last year as well. So the dishwasher got replaced, the sink got replaced, and my stove is what, maybe 2.5 years old. That was actually a Christmas gift to myself. That was like the newest Samsung that they came out, that had the air fryer that was built into the oven with no preheating required. So, and I love it. Okay, but anyway, back on track. So here's the image of the kitchen. Okay, so I'm just showing you briefly. So what I did was I went into ChatGPT. Okay, and I asked ChatGPT, and I'm going to be showing you this as I'm discussing. All right. So, okay. So the first thing I did was I'm showing you the picture. It's a clean slate. I asked ChatGPT to change the cabinets, change the top cabinets to black, and change the handles to gold. I then also told ChatGPT to change the sink to a black sink, and then to change the countertop to a marble countertop. Okay. Now, I'm going to put that image up there. So this was the results of me asking ChatGPT to make those changes, right? Now, with those changes, okay, I'm loving the black, okay, with the gold. However, I forgot about it's a certain backsplash that I'm actually looking for. And so I was like, oh, well, I don't need the cabinets at the top to be black if the backsplash is going to be like a black, right? And so what I did then is I asked ChatGPT, I inserted a picture of the backsplash that I'm using. Now the backsplash, it is actually a contact paper also. So this is trial and error. We're going to see how this turn out. Like I said, now is the time for me to test this out before we make final changes into the kitchen. Okay. So I asked ChatGPT to inserted the copy of the image. I said, add this to the backsplash, change the top cabinets back to white and the handles back to black. I said, change the cabinets at the bottom to black and make those handles gold. And I told ChatGPT to also. So you see that image. Now, at this moment, that is when I started getting excited. I was like, oh, this is going to look so good, right? Like, this is really going to look really nice. Now, we're not changing the floors. We had already got these floors replaced a couple of years ago. Um, would I like to get them changed? Yes. Are we going to? No. I would like to actually carry the gray that we have basically throughout the house, with the exception of the foyer, the dining room, the kitchen, and the utility room. They have the floors that you currently see in this image. Okay. So, no, I'm not changing that. Okay. So, what I did then is I was like, this look really good. But I then wanted to see what it would look like if I repaint the walls back to white. Okay. So I asked ChatGPT to change the color on the wall to white. And then I'm going to insert that picture. Tell me, does that not look good? That looks like a whole new kitchen, you know? This picture looks really good. I mean, really good, okay? So that is my plans that I want to do for the kitchen. Now, I'm definitely going to paint the bottom black. The handles would definitely be black. The top are going to stay white. I'm just going to repaint those white, touch them back up, from scratches or whatnot that took place on those. Um, the handles, they're going to stay black at the top. I am going to do the marble countertop, but that is going to be a contact paper that I already have, and I'm actually waiting on the black backsplash contact paper to come in. Okay, so I'm gonna debate: do I want to paint the wall white or not? That is the only thing that I'm not solid and concrete of where I want to keep it sand or do I want to paint it white. Because remember, if you visually see the tile that is in the image, the tile on the floor, like I stated, is not changing. Now, here's the thing: I'm not going to start this project like right away. I already have the black paint. That is not a problem at all. Um, it's actually going to be the same black that you see here, actually, that I painted in my room. So I already have that black paint. I have plenty of that black paint. That's the same black paint that I painted also in the bathroom, in the masters. So here's my plans, okay? So that way you'll know when to see this and when to expect this, okay? My goal right now is to get the backyard clean. And I had plans on this previous weekend to have, well, I'm not going to say previous weekend, I'm sorry, this weekend, because I'm actually recording this. This is Sunday. This is Sunday. Today is the 8th. Okay. So I actually had plans on being in the backyard this weekend. It rained um, Friday, yesterday, and today. So I couldn't get out there. But that was my plans, to get out there and clean up over there in the garden area, to get all that wood and sticks that's over there from the tree and the fence being replaced over there. I need to get that cleaned off so that way I can do the landscaping and all that. So my goal is to tackle the backyard first. I want it to be that the backyard is completely set up before I start this. Now, here is the thing, okay? I will still be doing my videos constantly throughout the week, okay? My weekend projects is going to be me focusing solely onto this kitchen because time has changed, right? So now I'm going to have more daylight so that way when I leave the gym, I can just come and be in the yard, okay? So I will still be doing like Makeover Monday, which is basically me doing something inside of the home, where I'm tidying up something, changing decorations out, or whatever the case may be. Okay. So I still will be doing that. I still will be sharing my weekly shopping haul, and I will be going live on Fridays. So that way, the weekend, I can focus on getting bulk of this project done. So that way, when I am showing you this project, you will see glimpse of something that is already taking place. So I want to have the kitchen in place and lined up, meaning I'm not going to show you my kitchen for a while, because I want to make sure I'm showing you good footage. I'm getting a lot of it covered, and that way I'm sharing it. Okay. So it's going to be in real time, but not real time. If you know what I mean, you may be like a week or two behind. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Because it's finna get hot. It's finna get warmed up. So I be in the house working, still working out in the yard. And also at the same time, I'm still going to be doing the inside. So I just want to explain that. However, friends, I want you to leave me what you think about my upcoming plans for my kitchen down in the comments, okay? Um, I don't know if you're familiar with the ChatGPT, but you can submit an image to ChatGPT and it can actually make changes to exactly what you want. Not only does ChatGPT does it, Google does it. It is just called Gemini. Okay. I have tried Gemini a little bit. Um, I have did some pictures on there, but for ChatGPT, it's just easier for me. I have downloaded the app, and so that is what I'm doing. And I just tell it exactly what I want done. If it does something I don't want it to do, I just tell it, no, I didn't want you to do XYZ. I wanted you to do, and then I list what I wanted to actually be done to the image or whatever, and it will redo it. They do have the free version, and then they have the version where you can pay for it. Okay, and so I pay for mine, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, friends, I am so excited about doing my kitchen. I'm actually looking for sinks. So I will be out and about trying to see what sinks that I want, getting some measurements, getting an idea. Because that meaning now, not just the sink going to be changed, I'm going to be changing also, the faucet, which I just changed that maybe 2, 3 years ago, but we're going to change it again. But it'll be black to match the actual black sink to go with everything. I even thought about gold. I may ask ChatGPT to change the faucet to gold, keep the sink black, and then see what it does. So I may do that. I'm actually going to do that right now. I'm going to actually do that right now. Change the faucet to gold. And then we're going to see what that looks like. And I'm going to insert that up on the image as well. These are going to be nice. Okay. So I'm going to leave that up. Now, friends, I am also, what I was going to do, I am still doing things in my master's. That is in an upcoming video. That video is already recorded of me having my ideas of what to do to both sides of the bed. As you can see, I have been adding decor into the room or whatever. You will see that I already changed the curtains. That's nothing new. I change them all the time. But anyway, friends, thank you so much for stopping by today's video. I would love to hear your feedback on how you think ChatGPT did so good with adding specifically what I instructed it to do. I would love to hear your feedback of how you think the kitchen is going to turn out. I would just love to hear your thoughts, friends. That's all. So remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you have not thumbs up the video when you first came in, go ahead and like the video, friends. Go ahead and share the video also so that other people can see how my plans are coming along that I'm going to do with this kitchen, so they won't be missing out on the future videos that's coming along. Okay, so tell a friend to tell a friend. Friends, remember to always be bold, be creative, but most importantly, friends, be you. Until next time, friends. Bye.